E2, C# 6 quarter.
So that is a way also for the blind musician to feel the braille, hear the musical tone, and also have a verbal description of the note. And so this is very useful where a blind kid is going to school, he's the only blind student, the band director doesn't know braille. So the band director's sighted, he looks at the screen and the student's feeling it here and they can talk about music now, not because they understand each other. So the student might say,
E3, D6 quarter.
"What's a quarter note, teacher?" "Oh, okay, well that gets one beat." So for the sighted people, the advantage is that if you know how to read print music and you know how to use a computer, you can actually create a braille score for me. So it used to be when I was studying that the specialist had to know braille music and look at the print and make a braille score manually. It took too long and it was very painstaking work. And there were only 30 certified braille music transcribers in our whole country. And there are thousands of blind people who would like to read braille music. So this opens it up so a sighted band director or parent or friend who knows braille music, does not know braille music but knows print music, can actually function as a transcriber for me. As you saw, I just scanned that music and they add some text and they proofread it to make sure nothing was lost in the scanning. But the process is much, much faster. Yeah. And of course the other problem it solves is that blind people often have very good musical ideas they want to compose, but getting someone to write it down for them is very painstaking, and take it from me, usually ends up in them misunderstanding you, and then you hear someone play it back and say, "I didn't mean that, that's not what I wrote." You know. So this way you have control over what you composed. And then you print it out in the medium that's useful to sighted people. Gordon is showing our access solution to a mainstream program called Cakewalk Sonar. And Sonar converts your computer into a recording studio. And our developer trained JAWS, the screen reading program, to work with Sonar, because without it's called scripting, without our scripting, JAWS and Sonar don't really work very well together. But the result is that a blind person can independently create a sound recording and sing or play, mix it all together and make a record.
You know, if I want a woman tone kind of rock sound, you know, like... Like I have some...
The company's called Dancing Dots, and if you look at dancingdots.com, you can see all of our stuff. We're based in Pennsylvania, but we have customers for the Braille software in 35 countries now, and of course throughout the U.S. It's a small market, but a very big need. We offer training, you know, as an option to new customers, but we can't meet everybody in 35 countries, so we do a lot of talking on the phone and a lot of email, and we try to find people who can, you know, represent us outside the U.S. But yeah, that can be a challenge. The software costs $995. All the different components have their own prices. We sell the keyboards, we sell the Braille display, even sell you the laptop if you like. But JAWS, which is doing the talking, that's this talking program. We're a national dealer for JAWS. But a lot of times people already have JAWS, they already have a keyboard, so it really depends on what they need.